Alrighty. So, I did end up making it to silver 2. I had it down a little bit. I think I'm gonna change things up a little bit. I've been like kind of focused a lot on contesting objectives, and I guess kind of upon reflection, I feel like my best games end up actually being the games where I'm falling like really far behind, like kind of early on. And I'm kind of wondering if what's happening is like me using contesting objectives as an excuse to kind of just autopilot and just like run at people and then like quote unquote limit test for trying to fight people. Because I don't know, especially with like the Hyun Woo death yesterday, like I think the correct play would have been to run away when I realized I like didn't deal damage to him probably, but I just kind of sat there and fought, and like some of it was I was thinking, oh, I have frag, maybe I'll just like end up winning this, but I mean I definitely could have at least ulted away, and I chose not to. And I'm kind of wondering if maybe some other stuff is just me kind of autopiloting and then just like not playing in the way that I think is best, basically, for the sake of like contesting objectives, which I think is different than like actual like trying things out. I don't know, I just kind of suspect that maybe I'm autopiloting, and then in games where I get behind I have to think a lot more about what I'm doing and I have to play more conservatively, or at least I end up doing that. Yeah, so this, I think that might be happening. I'm gonna switch learning objectives to Minimap Awareness because that's something I've noticed has gotten notably worse over time, and it also kind of doesn't give me this excuse of just like trying to do stuff for the sake of contesting objectives. Another thing is that there's basically 2 weeks left before the end of the season, and I have not even reached silver 1 yet. And so I think this will also be partly me trying to experiment less and play better, because like I've definitely had games that made me think I can probably get to gold if I play my best. And I'm still gonna be learning things as well. It's just, I don't know, and this is just kind of rambly, but I just feel like maybe I've been autopiloting a little bit in terms of like me taking and deciding to commit to fights that are maybe not the best. We'll still be trying to build frag rack, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like I have a whole lot of time left in the season at this point for me to still be here, especially given how much time I spent like on the border between like bronze 1 and silver 4. Like I spent half as much time there as I did climbing up to there, and so that doesn't bode well for actually breaking through into gold. But anyways, so with that out of the way, gonna look at notes from the previous block and then get into actually playing. So I got tree uncontested. Oh yeah, this was a case of me trying to fight Nadella. The other thing too is that this was like right after I had decided I probably can't actually fight people like very effectively, and like compounded by the fact that I didn't really have food, and I just decided to run at her anyways because like whatever, fuck it, I'll do it. And that did not work out well for me in any capacity. And then here it was like kind of frustrating. I think I ended up fighting the Hyun-woo in part because I felt like I should win the fight because I like went to the trouble of like making frag rack and stuff. But it was like pretty clear that I basically didn't deal damage to him, so I really should have backed out of that at some point probably. And then game 3, I don't know if I exactly call it autopiloting, but it was definitely me just doing something to try it out because I could. And I went for the, you know, oh, this other Kathy doesn't have a weapon, I'll try and kill them play. and it set me so far behind in my routing. I ended up just ratting and not even finishing my build. I don't know if funny is the right word, but the ironic thing about this is that I ended up placing second. I mean, largely due to luck, I think, or at least that played a big part in it. And actually gaining some LP, and it was the only game I gained LP, even though I think arguably like game 2 was much better for me, like overall. But yeah, so anyways, with all of that stuff out of the way, I'm gonna do the warm-up and then start playing games.
しょうか。いいですね。きっといい結果が出るでしょう。医学関連の書籍もあるのでしょうか。何が入っていますか？よく見えますね。少しクッとしますよ。貫通症は意外と扱いにくいものです。矢はむやみに抜かないでください。それでも外科医なんですよ。どうしましょう。もう負ける気がしないです。使えそうな手術道具が入ってたらいいんだけど。動物を治療する術は知りません。かなり遠くまで見えますね。私を標的だと勘違いしているんじゃないでしょうね。怪我を避けてください。痛いのは一瞬ですよ。少しチクッとしますよ。怪我を避けてください。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
中で休むことはできませんよね。よく見えますね。
生存者が死亡しました。
始めます。
生存者が死亡しました。
開けてみてもいいですか？火でも起こしましょうか？疲れを感じたらまず寝てください。あれ？私も。あら？なかなかハイテクノロジーですね。物思いにふけるにはいいところですね。よく見えますね。医者ですよ。いきます。抜いて腫れが引いたら呼んでくださいね。
生存者が死亡しました。
人間はあまりにも弱い生き物ですね。患者を診療するにはいい場所かもしれません。飲料水はあらかじめ用意しておかないと。
生存者が死亡しました。
きっと驚きますわよ。これは驚いてしまいました。誰に試してみようかな。始めます。動物を治療する術は知りません。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
炊くことは医学的にも意味のある行為です。手洗いは感染対策の基本ですわ。
生存者が死亡しました。
バキュン。ちょっと痛いですよ。腫れが引いたら呼んでくださいね。
生存者が死亡しました。
いや、
生存者が死亡しました。
理解が必要ですね。
しました。誰かが連続キルを達成しています。
行きましょうか。綺麗な水がありますね。
生存者が死亡しました。誰かが連続キルを達成しています。
あら、もう少しで成功したかもしれないのに。
Okay. At the very least, I think I felt more focused during that warm up than I typically do, so that's a good sign. I think this means that we'll probably be talking less, at least for a bit. Yeah, it's not time to try and get to a ranked match.
Eh? ああ、私ですか？
That reminds me of the Hunter x Hunter symbol on Nikki's jacket.
え、ああ、私ですか？
Man, why do people keep dodging? Seems weird for them to accept and then reject like 20 seconds later.
私ですか？
Okay, cool.
実験が始まりました。
ください。火でも起こしましょうか。もう少し努力してみますわ。誤って刺さったら破傷風になります。こういうのをもっともらしいと言いません？すごいでしょ？開けてみてもいいですか？あら、なかなかハイテクノロジーですね。裸足で走り回るのは危険ですわ。手先は器用な方です。少しチクッとしますよ。人間も結局動物なのに。緊急事態時にはベッドを病床として使用できそうですね。治療を始めます。こういうのをもっともらしいと言いません？どうしましょう。もう
生存者が死亡しました。
少しチクッとしますよ。怪我をさせてください。衛生は大事です。これでも外科医なんですよ。きっと と驚きますわよ。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。生存者が死亡しました。
緊急事態時にはベッドを病床として使用できそうですね。当たったら痛いですよね。
こちらです。
動いたらダメです。
最近心臓隙だらけです。
医学関連の書籍もあるのでしょうか。少し休んでから行きましょうか。よく見えますね。痛いのは一瞬ですよ。
心臓
そのまま待っててくださいね。
こちらです。
貫通症は意外と扱いにくいものです。矢はむやみに抜かないでください。治療します。あなたが死んでも。
隙だらけです。
どこに行ってもあれが来るから呼んでくださいね。
生存者が死亡しました。
怪我をさせてください。あら、体調が悪かったようですわ。
I get the feeling that Yuki went into that last fight very underbuilt. Yeah, Tsune 7 was like full build, I think. Maybe not quite. I'm pretty close. Man, he is like more built than I expected. So I think the main issue of that game was probably me not actually building food. I think I was like really focused on getting out quick. And then like in factory. See, actually, which Kathy was it that was here? Drake, okay. Like in factory, I'm pretty sure I skipped some alcohol. Yeah, I skipped that alcohol when I really shouldn't have, and that alcohol as well. And like here I decided to skip a nail because I'm trying to go really fast. Get a mousetrap, and I make sure not to build the spiked thing because I want shoes. Okay, oh, so I guess that Adri might have actually killed someone. So here I build that. Like maybe he really wanted the Tree of Life, but if that's the case, probably should have done something about it earlier. Like, this is not good for either one of us. Yeah, at this point, I saw pings in archery range, so I didn't really want to just walk into there. I guess something else I maybe should have done too was drop something for the camera. Then I could have at least seen the Yuki coming this way. Maybe I should have also just left the zone. I wanted to see people coming, but I also maybe should have gone further into school. Or could have gone further into school. Okay, so 305. Yeah, so over a full minute. And I kind of wish the other Kathy got the kill just because Saiki was kind of frustrating. Oh, and actually, the Kathy got hit by that ult too, so. Oh, they ended up having to run away. Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think the worst thing about that too is that the only reason I kind of got away for a while was that I had finished shoes and the Yuki didn't. And by the worst part, I just mean like one of the weaknesses of Kathy's kit is that I just need a lot of move speed and possibly also ult in conjunction just to get away from people that have any amount of unconditional mobility. Or like untargeted mobility.
が始まりました。
どこにでも行くのが医者の務めでしょ。火でも起こしましょうか。手先は器用な方です。切断、発着、刺し。こんなことを思い出すのは外科医だからですか。いいですね。きっといい結果が出るでしょう。持ち主のいない箱でしょうか。手先は器用な方です。いいですね。きっといい結果が出るでしょう。持ち主のいない箱でしょうか。引っかからないように気をつけた方が良さそうですわ。いいですね。きっといい結果が出るでしょう。すごいでしょ。始めます。冷静は大事です。どうしましょう。もう負ける気がしないです。あら、なかなかハイテクノロジーですね。裸足で走り回るのは危険ですわ。もう少し努力してみますわ。これで
生存者が死亡しました。
あれが聞いたら呼んでくださいね。
生存者が死亡しました。
中で休むことはできませんよね。もう少し。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
当たったら痛いですよね。
生存者が死亡しました。
友らしいと言いません？木の上に座って少し休憩しましょうか。医学関連の書籍もあるのでしょうか。ごめんなさいね。痛かったでしょう。こういうのをもっともらしいと言いません？きっと驚きますわよ。
生存者が死亡しました。
うわっ、かなり遠くまで見えますね。始めます。人間も結局動物なのに。きっと驚きますわよ。始めます。動物を治療する術は知りません。実は勉強が難しいと感じたことはありませんでした。
生存者が死亡しました。生存者が死亡しました。
きっ きっと驚きますわよ。火でも起こしましょうか。医学関連の
生存者が死亡しました。
中で休むことはできませんよね。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。生存者が死亡しました。生存者が10人残りました。
開けてみてもいいですか。何が入っていますか。始めます。
生存者が死亡しました。
開けてみてもいいですか。これは驚いてしまいました。誰に試してみようかな。始めます。嫌ですよ。あら、理解が必要です。人間も結局動物なのに。裸足で走り回るのは危険ですわ。少しチクッとしますよ。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
理解が必要ですね。始めようか。お願いします。あなたが死んでも派手にいっちゃおう。そういえば家の電気が
死亡しました。
Oh my gosh. Dude, 23 hunt?
体調が悪かったようですわ。
That's extremely frustrating. I'm not really sure what to take away from that. Like, I get all these things uncontested, and I play safe enough to like wait till I can actually make the thing. The thing being frag rack. I get it. And then a Jackie who's just been farming a lot kind of just kills me. Also, there was like no daggers in this zone. There was literally one left, which I did not expect. Maybe this is where I lose the game, just like spending so much time just like not actually gaining resources. Like, I thought I should be in a pretty okay spot at this point. Yeah, I'm just like not really dealing damage to her, and she's just dealing a ton of damage to me. Like, oh my gosh, that's like... What is going on here? Like, she doesn't even have... She like barely has any tanky stats. Like, this is just HP. I think this has some defense and this has some defense, but like we both are even on Wrecker's Jacket. I'm up like 100 HP, but she has like 10 more defense. She has more attack power than me. I'm just like not sure how I'm supposed to... Yeah, this is just... I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, like that D skill seemed to barely do anything to her. Maybe I should have just kept attacking her here. I didn't even take that long to like use food either. Yeah, she's... This is incredibly frustrating. Like, I just can't get away. Even with Ragnarok and this, like, I just don't have the move speed to get away. She just has more move speed, so she gets to kill me, I guess. I guess she had one kill before then, but like, still. Man, I don't know. Like, the only thing I can think of that like would maybe have helped is if like here I hold alt, like I just run and then hold alt, but like she gets the empowered slow on me because I'm bleeding, so like I really need to get away. And, like, even then she's like almost on my tail. Like, the only thing that maybe saves me is if I could get away fast enough over here and then go over this wall. Like, that's not really an option because I would have died probably before then. And like, let's see, when do I start using food? Like, I start using food here, which like isn't the best, but like also ain't bad. Like, I just don't know what I do here because I just can't get away. Maybe I should have just kept trying to walk or something. But like, I don't think I would have been able to get away. Like, I don't know. I guess I like need frag and also just farm up a shit ton or something, so I just have more stats if I see a Jackie. Like, I don't really see how I outplay this more than I already kind of more so than I like did already. Like, I think I correctly identified I needed to run away, but like, or maybe if I ult sooner I don't get slowed. I just don't know. Like, I'm not sure what part of my decision making was particularly bad here. I guess the only other thing is I could have E'd and then W'd. Well, except that she doesn't jump right away, so she probably wouldn't have been grounded then anyways. I mean, maybe I should have gone to a different zone to find daggers, but I don't think it was unreasonable to think that I would find a dagger here in an okay amount of time, and that it would be like less safe to just like teleport someplace else, especially before I have like the movement speed from frag. But like, she just had more damage than me. Like, I don't see how I don't just die if I stayed. Like, let's find around here. I guess I started with like slightly low health. Like, you know, we get here and then immediately she chunks me really hard. You know? It's just like, she's obviously winning the auto attack fight there. Like, I don't know what to do. I even like got the wall stun and still couldn't get away. Maybe I should have wall stunned and ulted immediately. I don't know, but I feel like I should be able to fight people with Fragarak, and it should at least be close. The worst part too is that like even if I did get away, like she just had more movement speed than me maybe, and so she might have caught up anyways. There's like a chance I was up a little bit just because Thorn doesn't have move speed on it, and I had frag, but it would have at least been comparable. Actually, if she had lace quiver, which I think she did, then she probably still just has more move speed than me. I don't know. Honestly, my chances might have been better with the Razi. Just because that Jackie matchup seemed, I don't know, I just don't know what I could have done.
実験が始まりました。
見てください。開けてみてもいいですか？あら、石灰が必要ですね。縫いますよ。腫れが引いたら
I
呼
thought
んでくだ
roots
さい
weren't
ね。
supposed to do that.
開けてみてもいいですか？手先は器用な方です。こういうのをもっともらしいと言いません？火でも起こしましょうか？
生存者が死亡しました。
気がしないです。腫れが引いたら呼んでくださいね。ごめんなさいね。痛かったでしょう。すごいでしょ。持ち主のいない箱でしょうか。あら、なかなかハイテクノロジーですね。ガラスの破片が混ざっているかもしれませんよ。当たったら痛いですよね。
生存者が死亡しました。
してみますわ。いいですね。きっといい結果が出るでしょう。開けてみてもいいですか？もう少し努力してみますわ。これでも外科医なんですよ。何が入っていますか？手先は器用な方です。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
危険ですわ。中で休むことはできませんよね。
外れるよ。あばよ。
始めます。腫れが引いたら呼んでくださいね。手先は器用な方です。これでも外科医なんですよ。きっと驚きますわよ。実は勉強が難しいと感じたことはありませんでした。
生存者が死亡しました。
開けてみてもいいですか？疲れを感じたらまず寝てください。あれ、私も。何が入っていますか？いいですね。きっといい結果が出るでしょう。うわっ、かなり遠くまで見えますね。開けてみてもいいですか？少しチクッとしますよ。動物を治療する術は知りません。すごいでしょ。 入っていますか？緊急事態時にはベッドを病床として使用できそうですね。動物を治療する術は知りません。怪我させてください。怪我させてください。茂みは意外と危険ですよ。蛇や昆虫、緊急事態時にはベッドを病床として使用できそうですね。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。生存者が死亡しました。ご出陣をお救いください。
縫いますよ。衛生は大事です。
ご出陣をお救いください。治療生存者が死亡しました。逃げることなんてできないわ。あまりに
お、石灰が必要ですね。ことはついで少しゆっくり散策でもしてみましょうか。
生存者が死亡しました。誰かが連続キルを達成しています。
何が入っていますか？
生存者が死亡しました。
痛いのは一瞬ですよ。中で休むことはできませんよね。あれが来たらやってくださいね。動いたらダメ。治療を始めます。衛生は大事です。
生存者が死亡しました。
はあまりにも弱い。
生存者が10人残りました。
少し休んでから行きましょうか。疲れを感じたらまず寝てください。
生存者が死亡しました。
私も木の上に座って少し休憩しましょうか。動物を治療する術は知りません。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
道具が入ってたらいいんだけど。かなり遠くまで見えますね。少しチクッとしますよ。怪我させてください。衛生は大事です。
生存者が死亡しました。誰かが連続キルを達成しています。
私を標的だと勘違いしているんじゃないでしょうね。開けてみてもいいですか？どうしましょう。もう負ける気がしないです。よく見えますね。衛生は大事です。 何度かやったことはあるのですが。木の上に座って少し休憩しましょうか。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
始めます。冷静は大事です。木の上に座って少し休憩しましょうか。少しチクッとしますよ。痛ですよ。怪我させてください。動物を治療する術は知りません。こういうのをもっともらしいと言いません？中で休むことはできませんよね。少しチクッとしますよ。走っちゃダメ。濡れますよ。あら、石灰が必要ですね。治療します。あなたの心理。少し急いだ方がいいかもしれませんね。そのまま待っててくださいね。中で休むことはできませんよね。木の上に座って少し休憩しましょうか。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
始めます。冷静は大事です。怪我をさせてください。ごめんなさいね。痛かったでしょう。冷静は大事です。開けてみてもいいですか？
生存者が死亡しました。
火でも起こしましょうか。茂みは意外と危険ですよ。蛇や昆虫、ダニ。動いたらダメです。治療します。あなたが死んでも。昔は修道士が医者の役割を果たしていたんです。動物を治療する術は知りません。
生存者が死亡しました。生存者が5人残りました。
少し休んでから行きましょうか。
Oh wow, he is got a lot of good items.
開けてみてもいいですか？ 昔は修道士が医者の役割も果たしていたんですって。ことはついで少しゆっくり散策でもしてみましょうか。
新しい禁止区域が指定されました。
かなり遠くまで見えますね。持ち主のいない箱でしょうか。始めます。治療を始めます。ことはついで少しゆっくり散策でもしてみましょうか。ちょっとの我慢ですよ。縫いますよ。
よけてみろ。
私より早く死亡しました。連続キルを達成しています。
成功したかもしれないのに。
Kinda hate Sylvia. Like, I just don't know what to do against this character. I mean, maybe I should have kept the Rocker's jacket, but I don't know. Would have been more damage. I keep forgetting that Mithril armor is actually like not that much move speed anymore. I think it used to be like 0.2 or something like that. But it's been lowered quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of wrong that there are just some characters I basically can't do anything to. Like I can't remember the last time I was able to actually kill a Sylvia, even though I've had like enough damage. And like the worst part about this too is that like I don't know, it makes me feel like maybe it actually is worth it just to like kill people mega early, just because like I don't function against people later in the game, it seems like. And like also maybe like post nerfs Fragrack isn't actually that great, which is kind of odd. Yeah, because I think they did like a hotfix to like increase the cooldown on its like passive by like 1 second, which is about a third more. And then maybe also lowered the attack damage on it at the same time, or maybe they did that originally. I don't really remember, but yeah, I'm also like not sure why Chiara is supposed to be a good matchup for me, because like if she lands an E, it's kind of just over for me, because that's how I kind of feel about it. Also, I should maybe just play with locked camera whenever I get into fights. And probably should have also shortcast that, but I was able to actually get the dagger skill off. Oh my god, dude, new dagger skill sucks so much. The issue is that if they're running away from me, I don't think I can Q and then dagger skill because they'll be away from me because I have to stop to do the attack. Like, I think I actually just have to throw them into the wall to get new dagger skill off, which kind of just sucks really hard. Yeah, also, I kind of was hoping that the ult would cleanse the root, but I guess it didn't. Yeah, like I did. I'm pretty sure I'm mashing D at that point. And if I had, she might actually die. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like really not sure what I should be doing differently. Oh yeah, and this is like the only kill I do get the entire game. And it's just like a Kathy who thought they could fight me, but couldn't actually. Like, I don't even have an ult right now. I have slightly more attack power. I have slightly more defense. We have same weapon. They have an amp arm piece for some reason. I have like 400 more health, which is, I guess, the only reason I end up winning this. And I was about to say, like, I have healing reduction. They don't, but I'm also not using food, so that doesn't really matter. They even get a stun too. And also they have their dagger skill up, unlike me. Maybe my current items are actually just better. I don't know. Or were better. Or maybe I got some lucky crits that I wasn't paying attention to. Actually, I wonder if Butler suit is the play here. I don't know. Or maybe the current setup is. I'm just thinking it would be like lifesteal and more move speed. Yeah, I really just need to, I don't know. I'm just like not sure what to do about Sylvia. Maybe she just kind of gets away from everyone, but that's like, I don't know, it just feels bad. Like, I feel like I should be able to just kill her here, since she is like pretty down on build stuff. But I just don't have enough damage to do that before she just gets on her bike and runs away. I'm also like not sure how to play this much better. Like, other than being able to get a wall stun that I wasn't able to get, like there or something. Like, there's no walls to stun her against. Maybe this is where I lose the game? I don't know. It's like not like I'd really be able to kill her later anyways. Oh, maybe I could have eat there? I don't know. I don't know, man. Then Wicked's taken there. Yeah, Wicked was taken basically immediately. I don't know, maybe I just need to farm my ass off. Just like not interact with people, just farm my ass off and wait for later parts of the game and just try and randomly find people and fight them that just seem like down on mastery or something. Man, she's like full of fuel already again. What items does she even have there? Yeah, she's like still not even done with her build. Admittedly, I did kind of waste dagger skill there. I don't know, maybe if I ult in and then wall slam her and then like D-skill and some other stuff. But I mean, she's tanky enough, I don't think that would really work. Or if I had it right there, but then she just gets in her motorcycle and leaves. Like, I just don't see how this character gets punished with Kathy. Or really other characters either. I mean, when I was trying out Sylvia, I could just motorcycle away a lot as well. And like, even from like Passant. Like, maybe... I don't know, maybe Adriana can keep her from running? No, I'm just not really sure who could. But yeah, I'm kind of starting to think that I should just farm. I don't know. It's like, see if I can get free objectives randomly and then just farm a bunch. So I'm just like not sure what I can really be doing to play better right now. And like, I kind of just need to have really big stats, I think. Because like, it's so hard for me to get away from people. Like, I can kind of do it if I have ult, but like, even having ult isn't enough for the likes of like Jackie and probably some other people as well. I mean, given that Sylvia can get away from me basically whenever she wants, probably also Sylvia as well. Yeah, the only reason I get away there is because the war happened to be there, I think. I'm also kind of just tempted to try a new route. Like, I should maybe just playing, or maybe just be playing without necessarily having Crackerack in mind. I don't know, man. I just like feel like I don't deal enough damage to actually burst people, but also don't have the mobility to get away a lot of the time if I want to. Like, the only way I get away is if I just have a shit ton of movement speed. Hmm. Hmm. I've still got like a little bit more time set aside. Uh, oh no. Let's see if I can find a link to my thing. There we go. So, I guess kind of in recent history, as in yesterday, I did manage to finish like the first version of my routing tool. So dagger. Let's see. Actually, let's see what the old route has. Yeah, CDR, skill damage reduction, move speed. Similar things, but has skill amp. Kind of thinking the way to go might just be to take Thorn, get a bunch of move speed, get a bunch of tank stats, and just see what happens. I don't really want Commander's armor. See, I'm gonna need a zone with shoes. So it's gonna be like uptown, archery range, or alley, basically. Or actually, does Avenue have shoes? Avenue might have shoes. Oh, you know, it has slippers. You know, it's archery range, uptown, and alley. I don't really want to start archery range. I'm not sure. Do uptown. Let's see. Yeah, definitely knowing the components on each zone would be pretty helpful. I don't remember exactly where mouse traps are. Yeah, it definitely has some issues. Maybe I should just try this routing. Or go back to this. Might not be a terrible idea. What was I building? I think I was... No, I wasn't building Moto Helm. I might have been building Tiara. Now that I think about it. I think it was like Tiara, this, and this. And then probably Magazine. I mean, I can look to see what it was. I think I should still have it in my saved plans. Yeah, it was probably this. Wait, how did I get Laced Quiver? Oh no. I think I forgot to add Laced Quiver to the list of exceptions. I tried to set it so that it wouldn't, let's just add everything. So it wouldn't like show items that weren't completed, but some accessories like Laced Quiver are used to make weapons, and I did not include that. Whatever. I'm gonna stop for now. We'll see what ends up happening later. If you watch this, thank you very much. See ya.